that I got realness. I just killed this 'cause it's in my DNA. I got millions, I got riches building in my DNA. I got dark, I got evil that rot inside my DNA. I got off, I got trouble, some heart inside my DNA. I just win again, then win again like Wimbledon I serve. Yeah, that's him again. The sound that engine in is like a bird. You see fireworks and Corvette tires skirt the boulevard. I know how you work, I know just who you are. See, user. Your hormones probably switch inside your DNA. Problem is, all that inside your DNA. Daddy probably snitch, heritage inside your DNA. Backbone don't exist, born on side a jellyfish I gauge. See my pedigree, most definitely don't tolerate the front. Like been through probably offend you, this is Paula's oldest son. I know conviction, burners, boosters, ballers, dead, redemption, scholars, fathers, kids and I wish I was fed. Forgiveness, yeah. Soldier's DNA, born inside the beast. My expertise checked out in second grade. When I was 9, on sale motel, we didn't have nowhere to stay. At 29, I've done so well, hit cartwheel in my estate. And I'm gon' shine like I'm supposed to, antisocial extrovert. And excellent meaning extra work. And absentness, you hurt. And passiveness never struck my nerve. And that's a riff, gonna plead this case. The reason my power's here on earth. Salute the truth from the prophets say. I got loyalty, got royalty inside
this is
my
why
DNA.
I say that hip-hop has done more damage to young African Americans in recent years.
I live about my DNA. This is my heritage, all I'm inheriting. Money and power, the maker emeritus. Tell me something, you can't tell me nothing. I'd rather than to listen to you. My DNA not for imitation, your DNA an abomination. This when you in the matrix, dodging bullets, reaping what you're sowing, stacking up the footage, living on the go and sleeping in the villa, sipping from a Grammy, walking in the building, diamond in the ceiling, marble on the floors, beaches out the window, peeking out the window, baby in the pool, Godfather goes, only Lord knows, I've been going hammer, dodging paparazzi, through the cameras, eat it 4 daughters, Brock wearing sandals, yoga on a Monday, stretching to November, watching all the snakes, curving all the fakes, phone never own, I don't conversate, I don't compromise, I just penetrate, money, these are the breaks, these are the times, level number.
This is the new wave, where things have evolved. The game ain't the same as it once was. This is NBA Live. Here, you can be the one and shine like the league's best. Anybody can get shook or dunked on or crossed up. And your newfound control over your strength, skills, and style is a beautiful thing. So do you want to be the one or the one who gets left behind? You have the ability to dominate on both ends of the court. It's all in your hands now. But remember this, the path to being the greatest, being the one, does not stop at the NBA. The game continues in the playgrounds, the schools, and the local gyms. This is where every real player developed their love for the game, where they paid their dues, earned their reps, and rode their own wave. From pickup games at the Rucker, to Pro-Am games at the Drew, to the bright lights of the NBA, the paths to greatness are limitless. And trust me, this game ain't the same. Are you ready to be the one?
Yeah,
The Minnesota Timberwolves.
I know they want me back. I see them down and out. I know they want me back. My team is on my back. Them demons on my. I know they want me back. I know. My team. They ain't trying to see me with my noticed that the enemy they looking for is usually behind them. Opposition, nah, I don't mind them. They just want to see me in the streets just like them. Feeding me the hate, saying try some. They don't want to see me do what I've done and make it far as I've come. Yeah, want me back. I know they want me back. I see them down and out. I know they want me back. Oh, they want me back. I know they want me back. Yeah, want me back. I know they want me back. I see them down and out. I know they want me back. My team is on my back. Them demons on my. I know they want me back. I know they want me back. Yeah.
Yeah. We ain't even trying to no more. They don't want us in the street no more. I ain't surprised. I'm on that. They fall behind. Don't got the time. They rather shade you than get up and try. Ain't saying nothing real. I done spent my whole life running. All my old tell me do the rap thing. I can live my whole life like they never will. I got holes in my heart that'll never fill. Long nights, long days, project hallways. Little voice trapping boy keep working. I know I ain't perfect. Now I'm looking back like it was worth it.
Yeah, want me back. I know they want me back. I see them down and out. I know they want me back. My team is on my back. Them demons on my. I know they want me back. I know they want me back. Yeah, want me back. I know they want me back. I see them down and out. I know they want me back. My team is on my back. Them demons on my. I know they want me back. I know they want me back. Yeah.
Chase. Hey, I like a bad doctor. I ain't got no patience. Chasing all this paper, chasing. I'm like a bad doctor. I ain't got no patience. I'm gonna work for months. I won't take vacation.
Let's start creating your look. If you haven't already done so, download the game face. Let's complete your player info. Your background sets the stage for who you are, both on and off the court.
I don't care about the mothers. We come from nothing, they was never with us. Tell Kyle love it if they ever get us out of town, pumping with 11. You want this Cuban, you would never get it. Couple $100,000, I'll never spend it. Sneak this and I was never with it. I got money coming, I ain't never tripping. Fergie, your boy on a paper chase. All of these diamonds, they look like a lake, and I'm mixing Margiela with Bathing Ape. I put in the Gatorade. I walk in the club and the stop. Can't pronounce what I put out the car lot. Emotional be all in they feelings, gets killing, they hit a soft spot. In the jungle, I got Tiger in me. Fake pages, you cannot offend me. Jumping out of form from without a penny. Had a now I'm out of with me. I go to live on a Sunday, using feature money for the. I'm driving down a one-way since I got it. Think of one case. East side.
Chasing all this paper, chasing. I'm like a bad doctor. I ain't got no patience. I'm gonna work for months. I won't take vacation. Chasing all this paper, chasing all this paper, chasing. I'm like a bad doctor, I ain't got no patience. I'm gonna work for months, I won't take vacation. Cause I'm chasing all this paper, chasing all this paper, chasing. I'ma work for months, all this money making on your lady while you. Me and David East finna rule a nation. Money smile like a. Uncle used to pitch the water, gotta meet his quota. I was younger, colder waters, now my diamonds colder than a Minnesota. I don't even call her. You buy a Louis, I don't even spoil her. Short, but my money taller. My flow is hotter than a sauna. Live in Harlem like a. Dennis put a diamond with a toothfish. White and black, like clueless. Montel Will, how we do this? Chasing all this paper, chasing. I'm like a bad doctor, I ain't got no patience. I'm gonna work for months, I won't take vacation. Chasing all this paper, chasing all this paper, chasing. I'm like a bad doctor, I ain't got no patience. I'm gonna work for months, I won't take vacation. Cause I'm chasing all this paper, chasing.
Let's start creating your look. If you haven't already done so, download the GameFace HD app. Scan yourself and get your face in the game. Your hairstyle says a lot about your look. Let's choose yours.
I remember being broken down bad. Now I pay nothing for my sneakers cause I'm Nav. He can't get a feature so he mad. I ain't nothing like these rappers, they won't last. I don't wanna call it, now she's sad. Cause I'm getting money, and living fast. Every time I dress, I'm popping tags. And every time I'm buying, I'm paying cash. Fixing up designer, I don't match. Yeah, I'm dressing bathing nape that you don't have. But she ain't want me, now she make it. I just put 200 on the dash. I just walked in Neiman with them bands. I got 15,000 in my hand. I might spend 100
Beard, scruff, or clean shaven, your path to facial hair greatness starts here.
Remember going crazy on a paper chase. Now we got cash inside the safe. Get out of line and I'ma put you in your place. She said she love my music and she wanna see my face. He said you want a feature, get this bro boy out my way. If you become a problem, make a call. I remember being broke.
Now it's time to decide what kind of player you want to be. First, let's choose your player type: guard, wing, or big.
I don't wanna call it, now she's sad. Cause I'm getting money, and living fast. Every time I dress,
Now, let's define your style of play. This will determine the impact you have on the court.
she only want me cause I'm Nav. Girl, I didn't buy that bag. I ain't buy. I don't want no one that's in a mix. You talk to all the rappers saying that and this. Every time I'm buying, I'm paying cash. I just spent 5,000 on something. I just wanna take it.
Now, it's time to choose your player's height and weight. Every choice you make here will affect your player's physical capabilities, both good and bad. So choose wisely before you lock in.
I call my mama, said we'll never be broke again. I remember being broken down bad. Now I pay nothing for my sneakers cause I'm Nav. He can't get a feature so he mad. I ain't nothing like these rappers, they won't last. I don't wanna call it, now she's sad. Cause I'm getting money, and living fast. Every time I dress, I'm popping tags. And every time I'm buying, I'm paying cash.
Like millions of other kids, you dreamed of one day being in the NBA. You wanted to be a star, and someday to rise above and become the greatest to ever play. You dreamed of being the one. But the road to stardom is never easy. There are obstacles, injuries, and disappointments. Adversity is universal. It can happen to anyone at any time. And one day, it happened to you. You went from being a guaranteed lottery pick to a kid who may never even play college ball again.
Now, look, it's always bad to hear about injuries, especially to college kids, of course.
Yeah.
But Stephen A. Smith, this one is particularly disheartening because we are 2 weeks into the season and one of the top NBA prospects in the country goes down potentially with a season-ending injury, a knee injury. That's a killer.
I couldn't agree more. When I heard he was carried off the floor today, all you can do is find yourself hoping that he'll make it back. That's the bottom line. But my heart goes out to him because I didn't expect this. This is a devastating injury. It's never good to have something like this happen to you.
The team doctor broke the news. Torn ACL, sprained MCL, and a torn meniscus. Surgery was scheduled, but your game will likely never be the same. At the 2016 NBA Draft, your name is still mentioned. Not as a prospect, but as a cautionary tale.
Now, there's another huge story in this year's draft. A record number of underclassmen, 30 of them, undrafted. And I hope, anyway, that this is a lesson. This serves as an example to college players. I'm not talking about the ones who are genuinely one-and-dones, the guys you know are going to be lottery picks. I mean the rest of them. They're not sure shots. You're not sure they're going to be lottery picks. Don't just use the college system for a year thinking you're going to bounce. It doesn't work like that. If you don't have the talent, it doesn't work. You got to be cultivated in the system.
Please. There you go again with your blanket generalizations. You know how you are, oh, Max, the woe is me. Oh, my Lord, I can't take it. I just can't take it. It's a case-by-case basis. You can't just blanketly decide this should not be one-and-dones or this should be one-and-dones. You got to go on a case-by-case basis. Some dudes deserve to be one-and-dones. Some people don't. It's on a case-by-case basis.
And that is my point. Thank you for making it for me. Every kid thinks they're the exception to the rule. And members of the media like, Stephen A. Smith, are encouraging these kids to come out early.
Look, Max, bottom line is this. You got to take this into consideration. You had two dudes. They were called the Height brothers. Now, you had Nick Howard. This kid had a lot of promise. What does he do? He goes to college. Very uneventful first year, no doubt. The second year, he was pretty good. Here's the problem. The NBA, it's not about pretty good. You need to be great on the collegiate level, on the prep level, in summer leagues and what have you, in order for you to get the stature that you deserve. That's the bottom line. It's pretty good ain't good enough to be that stud NBA.
That's exactly my point.
Let me finish. There's another example. I did say the Height brothers. I wasn't talking about one individual. I was talking about two. What happens? One and done in a different way. 1 year, one ACL injury later, and look where he's at now. His future is clearly uncertain. So you got to take advantage of that opportunity because you never know when an injury is going to cost you everything.
Stephen A., listen to yourself. Let's listen to yourself for a second. You give one argument for why a kid should come out early, a one-and-done situation. I can give you 30 arguments this morning alone why they should stay in school. And now you have to wonder what a kid like Nick Howard, who has given up his college eligibility, does next. What does he do next?
First of all, don't sweat the technique. The argument, or one argument, as long as it's strong enough, that's all that matters. That's number one. Number two, the Height brothers was something special. What they really, really need to do. I'm going to tell you what they need to do, Max. They need to get back to playing together. My sources are telling me the ACL injury has been completely healed. So go on a pro-am circuit. Go in summer leagues. Do what you got to do to get back on the court together to remind everybody of what you once were. Because once you pull that off, the sky's the limit. That's what they need to do. Get back to playing ball together, because when people see what you can do as one, the other arguments don't really matter. Like I said, don't sweat the technique.
New York City, the mecca of basketball. The original Rucker League began here in 1947. 9 years later, the tournament found a permanent home uptown at PS 156 Playground. Those early Rucker days showcased talents like Lou Alcindor, Wilt the Stilt, and Earl the Pearl. It's also where Julius Erving became the Doctor. In 1974, the park was respectfully renamed Holcomb Rucker Park in honor of the tournament founder. Now, many have influenced the growth of the Rucker since, but none more heavily than the late great Greg Marius, founder of the EBC. Many would argue that the Ruck is the birthplace of true street ball and the crossover dribble. Considering New York City's penchant for flashy guard play, there are few who can challenge that. After the legendary exploits of Rucker alumni like Rod Strickland, Rafer Alston, and Kyrie Irving, it goes without saying that getting crossed up or banged on can happen to anybody at any given moment here. It's no wonder that this unassuming uptown playground has become the most widely recognized street ball court in the world. Rucker Park, Harlem. play of the game.
United States in fear. London know I'm a phantom. South Korea knows I'm here. Posted, planet without exception. Rise to your feet for this rarity. Nas a Dilla beat, the fly soliloquy of chaos. Don't make me dust it. I don't take a day off. We can have a look, bro. I book more shows than Irvin Azov. Chain gang, no jail reference. I'm talking necklace. Shorty say I'm crazy, ain't messing with me. Then calls, having miss with me. Says I'm intellectually stimulating. Plus, when in the system hitting the yang, the benefits of being a man who capable to change a into a queen. The knots in my pocket gets a lot of hating, but the hating gets them all to watch the hustling, and the hustling gets them all to pay attention to my calculated moves, how I'm staying richin'. My what, where's, and whys has me fresh in YSL. The slacks master lambing, necktie so well, Boateng eyes.